That's how many enemy aircraft these 5 American pilots shot out of the sky between 1941 and 1945. Not damaged. Not probable, but confirmed. Destroyed. Over 1,400 American fighter pilots qualified as aces during World War II. Yet only 5 reached kill counts so high their names appeared in enemy intelligence reports. This ranking isn't about Hollywood drama or speeches. It's about documented mission reports and cold statistics. These are the 5 most lethal American fighter pilots of the war. At number 5 is Colonel Gregory "Pappy" Boyington, a man remembered as much for his flaws as his combat skill. He struggled with alcoholism, lied about his record, and abandoned his family. Yet he remained one of the most deadly pilots produced by the United States. Boyington earned 28 confirmed victories across 2 wars and 2 air forces. 6 came while flying for China as a mercenary with the Flying Tigers before America entered the war. The remaining victories were achieved as a Marine pilot in the Solomon Islands. In 1941, Boyington was drowning in debt and alcohol when he resigned his Marine commission to join the American Volunteer Group. Flying shark-toothed P-40 Warhawks, the group was paid for every Japanese aircraft destroyed. He claimed 6 victories before the unit disbanded in 1942. When America entered the war, he returned to Marine service bringing valuable combat experience. He understood Japanese tactics and used that knowledge effectively. In 1943, he took command of Marine Fighter Squadron 214, a unit of unwanted replacement pilots he nicknamed the Black Sheep. Older than most of his men, he trained them aggressively and led by example despite ignoring regulations and drinking heavily. His combat technique emphasized surprise attacks from above and avoiding turning battles with enemy fighters. Within 84 days, he shot down 22 aircraft. In January 1944, after matching a World War I record, he was shot down and captured. Rescued by a Japanese submarine, Boyington spent 20 months as a prisoner of war enduring harsh treatment. Returning home in 1945, he discovered he had been awarded the Medal of Honor while presumed dead. Post-war review credited him with 28 victories. His later life remained troubled, but his legacy endured. He died in 1988, remembered as complex, flawed, and undeniably effective. Number 4 is Colonel Francis "Gabby" Gabriski, who nearly failed flight training after being told he lacked the touch to become a pilot. The son of Polish immigrants, he felt personal motivation when Germany invaded Poland. He trained alongside experienced Polish pilots in the Royal Air Force, gaining survival skills rather than immediate victories. When he joined American combat operations, he brought that experience with him. Soon his aggressive approach produced results. Gabriski favored extremely close-range attacks, firing only when near certain hits were possible. His bold style earned respect after repeated victories over German aircraft. By July 1944, he reached 28 kills, becoming America's top ace in Europe. During a final mission, his aircraft crashed while strafing an airfield, and he spent the remainder of the war as a prisoner. His achievements did not end there. In the Korean War, he returned to combat, scoring additional victories and becoming one of the few pilots to reach ace status in 2 conflicts. Retiring with 34.5 victories across both wars, he proved his instructor wrong. His career demonstrated determination, precision, and resilience. From near rejection to celebrated ace, his record secured his place among history's top pilots. Number 3 is Commander David McCumple, who began the war directing landings on aircraft carriers rather than flying combat missions. After surviving a ship sinking, he insisted on combat training and eventually led Fighter Squadron 15. During the Battle of the Philippine Sea, he shot down 7 aircraft in a single day, achieving ace status in hours rather than months. He gained legendary status. His leadership continued to produce success. Later that year, ignoring orders not to fly, he led a small interception against a much larger Japanese force. Alongside his wingman, he destroyed numerous enemy planes, personally downing 9 in one mission. His actions disrupted the attack and set records for aerial victories in a single engagement. By war's end, he had 34 confirmed victories. He became the Navy's highest-scoring ace. Unlike others above him in the ranking, McCumple survived the war and continued service before retiring. His accomplishments earned lasting recognition. including ships named in his honor. His combination of skill and leadership defined naval aviation success in the Pacific. Becoming an ace twice in one day secured his legendary reputation. His survival allowed him to see his legacy established. Number 2 is Major Thomas Maguire, driven by fierce determination to surpass fellow ace Richard Bong. Educated in aeronautical engineering, he quickly proved himself after arriving in combat, achieving ace status within days. He accumulated victories rapidly. Naming his aircraft after his wife, he pursued kills with intense focus. His ambition set him apart from peers. By late 1944, he had scored 38 victories and earned the Medal of Honor for courageous actions, protecting fellow pilots. His pursuit of the top score pushed him into risky situations. During a mission in 1945, while maneuvering at low altitude with external tanks attached, his aircraft stalled and crashed. He died instantly at age 24. His total remained just short of the record. His story reflects both skill and the danger of relentless ambition. Military honors and a base bearing his name commemorate his service. Though he never reached first place, his record ranks among the highest. His determination made him one of the most formidable pilots in American history. His pursuit of excellence defined his legacy. Number 1 is Major Richard Bong, credited with more aerial victories than any American pilot in history. Scoring 40 confirmed kills, his record remains unmatched. A modest marksman at long range, he compensated by flying dangerously close to targets before firing. His fearless approach produced results quickly. Early success established his reputation. From farm beginnings to Pacific combat, Bong accumulated victories at remarkable speed. Despite disciplinary incidents early in his career, commanders recognized his potential. By 1944, he had surpassed earlier records and earned the Medal of Honor. Even after he continued flying combat missions voluntarily. His final tally reached 40 victories. After the war, he became a test pilot. But tragedy struck during a routine flight in 1945. A procedural error caused engine failure and a fatal crash. He died the same day global headlines announced the Hiroshima bombing. Surviving combat only to fall in testing underscored the risks pilots faced. His record and memory endure in memorials and history. Together, these 5 pilots accounted for 168 confirmed victories, demonstrating extraordinary skill and determination in aerial combat. Their records highlight methodical tactics and relentless aggression in the sky. Whether flawed, ambitious, or disciplined, each contributed to aviation history. Their achievements continue to be studied decades later. 5 pilots, 168 victories, and a lasting legacy.